Are you ready to cooperate now? You've been here a week, and you refuse to speak, refuse to do anything at all. But we need you to start working with us. I don't care what you think of me or this place. This is your home now. I know we pulled you from your life, but you are not normal. And I mean that in the best possible way. You are special, extraordinary. You were selected to be here because of the gifts that you possess. I know, but you might think no one is watching when you do what you do. But someone is probably always watching. And we were. And we saw what you could do. And now you're here. And I have the wonderful job of helping you reach your full potential. It's a wonderful thing, really. So, you gonna cooperate? Good. It'll just be all that more easy if you do. Now, since you were not working with us before, we have not yet established a baseline for your abilities. And from the intel that I was given on you upon your arrival, you mainly possess psychic abilities. Well, we're going to test some of those today. We're going to see where you're at and figure out where we need to go. But before we get to the first test, I just have a couple of questions for you. And they may seem simple and arbitrary, but again, this is a baseline. This is scientific stuff we're doing here, and we need to be consistent. Let's see. We'll start off with an easy one. Tell me your name. And do you know what day it is? And do you know where you are? And then, how are you feeling right now? What's that? Well, you know my name. God, I've introduced myself so many times, trying to connect with you. But once again, my name is Jane. And I run this organization. I don't think that you're the only one who has abilities. When I say you're among peers, you are. I know a thing or two myself. Anyway, enough of the questions for now. We're going to just start with the first test. Get into it, really. Start off with a very classic test that we like to do here. It utilizes something called Zener cards. And these are very special cards that have different shapes on them. There's a circle, a star, a square, wavy lines, a plus sign. These cards are special because I'm going to shuffle them up, and I've got a whole stack of them. And I'm going to draw a card, and I want you to tell me what shape is on the card that I've pulled. Okay? Something like this should be child's play for someone like you. So, don't be nervous about it. There's nothing to be nervous about. Pretty standard stuff here. Or you'll come to find. Just gonna shuffle these. Have you ever used something like these before? Well, there is a first time for everything. All right, let's begin. What is on the card? And I want you to concentrate. Really concentrate.
What appears in your mind's eye?
What is on the card? Very good. See, look at you go, getting the first one right. I really am proud of you. Let's do another. What is on the card? Now really concentrate.
Try to see that shape in your mind's eye. Really focus.
And what is on the card? Well done. It was the wavy lines. We were right for bringing you here. But again, this test, like I said, should be child's play for someone like you. I know for a fact you've done much grander things in your day. So I hope that these simple tests don't bore you too much. Let's do another card. What is on the card?
Focus your mind.
And what is on the card? Beautiful. Excellent. Now you should be feeling really good about yourself here. Why don't we do one more? And then we'll move on to other things. What is on the card? Really, really concentrate. And what is on the card? 4 for 4. I knew that you were special. Seeing is believing, I guess, but I believed in you even from the start. Let's take a couple notes here. My eye. Yes, I guess I could share. See, I wasn't always the head of this organization. It was my father who started it all. Like I said before, you're not the only one who has gifts. When I was very young, and my own started to manifest, my father became obsessed, and he made it his life's work to find others like myself and help them reach their full potential. And so he started this organization. And when I was older, I worked for it myself. About a year ago, my father grew very ill, and he died. On the day of his funeral, I didn't cry. I don't know why. The sky that day cried for me. So stormy, so odd. And I didn't really feel anything. And then, a few days later, I suddenly was hit with this sense of rage and overwhelming sadness. And I just felt like I didn't know what to do with this organization, my own life, without my father. So I knew what I had to do. What a parent wouldn't do for their child, but what about what a child wouldn't do for their parent? I went to his grave, and with every ounce of my own strength, will, abilities, powers, whatever, I tried to bring him back, and it nearly killed me. I lost my eye, ever since that moment, I have been stronger in my own abilities ever since. So, no, I didn't bring my father back. But I guess his last gift to me, apart from taking my eye, was reminding me that I am strong, I am powerful, and I can run this organization. And that's what I've been doing ever since. So, that is why I wear the patch. Anyway. Next, I just want to see. Your eyes were doing something kind of funny when you were thinking about those shapes earlier, whatever was going on in that mind of yours. And I just want to do a quick little exercise of having you look into this light and follow it. That's right. Just like that. Now everything seems to be fine. Odd though, what your eyes did. We'll have to watch that next time. Next, I have a sheet of paper and I'm going to tear off some pieces and I'm going to write a number from 1 to 50 on each little piece. And kind of like the cards, I want you to tell me what number I wrote on the piece of paper. So I'm going to tear one piece off here. No peeking. Okay, I folded it up and I'm going to place it in my palm, to this palm. And I want you to put your hand on my palm, on top of the piece of paper, just like that. And I want you to close your eyes. Now try and see what number I wrote. Can you see the number? Can you see what I wrote? Remove your hand and open your eyes. Exactly. 23. Let's do that one more time. Again, I'm going to fold the paper, place it in my hand, put your hand on mine, and close your eyes. And focus. Try and see what number is on the paper. Open your eyes. Perfect. 38. Very impressive. And lastly, we're going to try one more thing today. Don't want to work you too hard in this first session. I am going to think of a phrase, and I want you to read my mind and tell me what phrase I am thinking. I'm going to close my eye and think. So try to read my mind. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Perfect. You did incredible today. And I thank you for cooperating. Again, I'm in some ways sorry we pulled you from your life, but I really do hope that you come to find this place more like home than your home ever felt. I hope that as we work together more, that you'll understand why we do the things that we do. You will reach your full potential. And when that moment comes, we'll see what the next steps are. But for now, I must say goodbye and tend to some other things. And get some rest. Because starting tomorrow, your true training will begin. You are home. No one here will judge you for who you are. And I understand you and all that you can do. This will be beautiful, beautiful beginning to a very prosperous relationship. Goodbye for now, and I look forward to working with you again. Take care.